Well, Miss Kamala Harris is back. We have another installment of Kamala Harris is drunk again, allegedly. So we got to discuss this because another clip of Kamala Harris has gone viral from her book tour. As I've said many times, the book tour is going longer than the campaign. The campaign was 107 days. This book tour is going on and on and on. And Kamala Harris, in my opinion, she seems inebriated. Okay, maybe the sequel to 107 Days could be 12 Steps, right? That could be the sequel book. She can do 12 Steps next, okay? And if that joke offended you, call your sponsor. I don't care. Kamala Harris, she does not seem well. Okay, I think they should be clearing out the mini bar in the hotel. They should not have any alcohol around her because she is getting on stage, slurring. Her eyes are rolling back. I want to take a look at this clip and you guys tell me what you think. Is this someone you think should be in charge of the nuclear codes? Let's roll it.
I'm not president. And if you want to talk about legacy, let's talk about the legacy of mass deportation of people not voting and Donald Trump.
So she is on stage going, you want to talk about the legacy? She sounds like Anna Nicole Smith. Anna Nicole Kamala. It's Anna Nicole Kamala. That's her new nickname. Anna Nicole Kamala is on stage. You want to talk about the legacy? Kamala, sweetheart, get help, okay? If Doug loved you, he would be stepping in. If you had children who loved you, oh, you don't have any, but if you had children who loved you, they would be stepping in and saying, sweetheart, mama, mamacita, mama Kamala, go get some help, baby. Go dry out. Because you were on stage sounding like this. I want to talk about mass deportation. Yes, we do want to talk about mass deportations. In fact, part of the reason nobody wanted to vote for you is because the border was wide open with an invasion, you dumb. Sorry, I'm not going to say that. My mom's Bible study is watching. But Kamala Harris, part of the reason you lost is because you weren't in favor of mass deportations. In fact, even in the New York Times, there was a New York Times Ipsos poll, 60% of Americans supported mass deportations, right? It's hard to get 60% of Americans to agree on much, okay, to agree on anything. I can't get 60% of my relatives to agree on something, okay? So 60% of Americans support mass deportations, but Kamala Harris, she's on stage upset over mass deportations. But Kamala Harris, I will take her seriously when she can pass a breathalyzer. I also don't understand when it comes to Kamala Harris, people are going to this book tour because they want to learn something from her. They want to hear from her. Who wants to go hear from the loser who lost the popular vote, every single swing state, and also blew $20 million on her campaign? Okay, she's $20 million in the hole. She blew all that money. And she's normally better at blowing things, but nonetheless, Kamala Harris, she blew 20 million. She's still in the hole. She's out doing this book tour. She's slurring. She sounds like a drunk wench. Okay. And people are going and listening to her. If you're going to Kamala Harris's book tour because you want to glean some wisdom, you want to go glean some knowledge, good for you. You need to do some soul searching. But someone else who popped up on Kamala Harris's book tour is none other than the killster, Hillary Clinton. Let's take a look at that clip.
Hello, Kamala. Well, I know that you're on stage with Kara Swisher, and I want to know this. I debated Trump 3 times. You debated him once. He wouldn't debate you again. We beat him 4 times. Do you think we're the reason he is so unhinged today?
We have in this president the most, not one of, the most callous, corrupt, and incompetent individuals that has ever occupied that White House. And unhinged is the least of the concerns that I have, but it ranks right up there.
So when I see Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris licking their wounds, looking in the rearview mirror saying, we beat him 4 times in a debate, number one, that's not true. If you guys had won the debate, maybe you guys would have won the presidency and both of you were sent packing home. But the thing about Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton, they probably think that they were judged unfairly because they were women, right? They think, oh my God, we are women. We had an uphill battle. Trump can get away with things because he's a man. No, I'm here to tell you, nobody was not voting for y'all because of your gender, because of your skin color, your religion, or anything. It's because you guys were incompetent and you also did not connect with the American people. Hillary Clinton, she'd been around for decades. People still felt like they couldn't trust her. They felt like they didn't know her, right? You have decades and decades to introduce yourself. People don't know you. Kamala Harris, she says, 107 days wasn't enough time to introduce myself to the American people. You were vice president. You ran for president before. You were senator, attorney general. If people don't know you by now, what have you been doing? I think what they don't want to admit is that people do know you and they don't like you. They saw your policies, they saw what you did, and they saw, more importantly, what you did not do, Kamala, because you sat there for 4 years and you did jack shit. Okay, excuse my French. You did jack shit as vice president. You did nothing, okay? You were put in charge of the border January of 2021. I think you went down to the border for 10 minutes. Okay, that's a quickie. Okay, we know Kamala Harris likes a quickie, but she was down at the border doing a quickie. Now, this last clip I want to play you. Senator Mark Kelly from Arizona thinks it would be incredible if Kamala Harris ran for president again.
Do you think that Kamala Harris would be a strong candidate in 2028?
Candidate, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, she was the nominee last time. I think
you would encourage her to run.
I think she would be incredibly strong. I think you're going to have, a dozen, if not more, folks running.
I could not agree more with Mark Kelly. Kamala Harris, if you're watching this, if you're sitting at home having your third martini of the morning watching this podcast, I wanted to tell you, please run again. You are an incredible, singular talent that we've never seen before in American politics. You are a once-in-a-generation political behemoth, Kamala. If you do not run again for the presidency, it would be a miscarriage of justice. So Kamala Harris, please run. And don't listen to the people around you. Don't listen to any advisors. Don't change a thing, Kamala. You are perfect the way you are. You are perfect in God's image and the way you were created. Please don't change a thing, and please run in 2028. That is my message to Kamala Harris, okay? Please run in 2028, because America, if they didn't want a drunk wine mom last time, something tells me they're not going to want it in 2028. My last message to Kamala Harris is this, right? Number one, get help, stop drinking. Number three, you need to get your suits fitted a little bit better. Okay, those suits, they don't fit, they look bad, they look slovenly. You want to be taken seriously, right? As this real power woman, right? So go get suits that fit, that make you look flattering. Okay, you say you're held to a higher standard because you're a woman. Okay, fine. People are going to judge you on your hair, the way you look. People sitting here watching me might judge me on my hair and the way I look in this fabulous tie. But nonetheless, I would go get the look together if I were you, Kamala Harris. Well, y'all know I'm back to tell you about Vandy Crisp. These are the only chips I eat. I don't do Lay's. I don't do other potato chips. And let me tell you why I love Vandy Crisps. If this is your first time tuning in to Spot On, Vandy Crisp has just 3 ingredients: heirloom potatoes, sea salt, and 100% grass-fed beef tallow, no seed oils. That tallow's loaded with nutrients for your skin, brain, and hormones, and it makes these chips taste unreal. The tallow means you're satisfied without overeating, which makes it the perfect snack. You need to give Vandy a try, so go to vandycrisps.com/link and use code LINK for 25% off. That's vandycrisp.com/link, code LINK for 25% off your first order.